kala kabiga stories ke kabla daga so daga am suggestion mami ka wala two suggestions.
Yes.
Adang mali mo naglagiro gari honya. Laponda ya tamle bulinso.
Yes.
Dene biga bijla ishi biga jo. Dene ga so ton gele tamale ba jitil daga min darasti me ga jitil ba.
Yes.
Jitil ba al mara me jaliban gare. Tugulu tamno ni yo government jaliban ba garing ba foto sa ga kila lepo.
Yes.
I tinda mi kare ya mari tiyo.
Batam.
Yo ganyo riya marjana ka ji gon gari ja foto sa ga mi kyo to mi baron kyo bele. Yu tinya ba mali muti mangete ni compound ne ba tugul. Amnya je ni che kita ga ali ni at the end of the day yin bela wetan belu fun mun ne ba ni tabon ne de. Ko bor gele tu raji da gon gele mere dil man do parents ngal ka gon dugu kwa. Jikwa ja ko san wi leaders le mere akan da bale go sugulu. Ibiyo emu ya jisera namnya egale ka spanda nyibinya ba private liwa na 100,000 ene ni pishi da gaje yego mo ko barono go sugaro korunle lazima je yene ni sugaro ma anga biga jaina e ko to go so da jidala rawa am breakfast obor gele ko na ba ala ende wore je go ne kidaga ni breakfast tam bende manda sha Ibiyo iya ko bot nutang mali mo la kame mataon la kaya ko siya ba pare hindi ko ndugu kinde po jasa niya mata mo.
Yes.
Angwan le kama jaga mindara sinya ka jidil le jaliban bale kwet foto sa usan. Angka tas tage ngale ka sumanet ko tay tamon. Ibu ya ko san ba ngale ka le ko ya ba nan jinja ko ya pas le ko man daga bambaren la kala jige digro ko ta. Wai ne la gaje nyoro na ni tiga je ga sumon.
Okay.
Anila ke bulan la ersa aba ang flyer by bagam.
Ita wana ersa.
Ready na nilo?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Tiga lekson.
Nene teacher Alexona.
Hamida na. Walim bande de na tiga da la.
Kena nena?
Ag tiga ka tonyo. De je la ngal limang wali mo ute check pa biga ka tiga na man.
Ela maja ko motivation am naisha na.
Mani dai ka da bande le ba. Ikite ko me ka jiri jana. Lo ko me chong mo le bele tu di gana. Dalam ko me chong ne ri da mon le. Ani ba private school le. To nage ngali mule ko 24/7. Daga kya ba na ji ba lang kya ma ba school so.
Yes.
Mami ko school na. Kaya ko ngole kalau mali muda ala ma motivation so. Amya ko ngwan bala jami jile taishi kijilan bala ngatle ko kijara jilan ba son benale ko kini le ko ke bunda ten. Tama ko bet na no selas. Bena betule. Lewo kyo yo na ya kamya government schools.
Yes.
To keep playing a big role. Ama amba da nyat ke jeme ko ikle ta ko to ko bonna. Ko school.
Yes.
Dalo ba ya la kapna wala isi na ni work se plan we ne ba electoral le ko kam school pa ko da. Jom ko wigin le je ma ko no wigina. So how do you expect that to perform? Na le gana tigala wigina ne bala. Dam se mana lagi ni de se mana che gengin ki bedi lo ki gara lo ko ki bedi lo.
Yes.
So to kito fe la winga para bala para la poner ko pa ten wo. Lamma le ki lagi no la je ga la English. So dam na ngora ni simple le. Poi ke playing le 98%.
Yes.
Ani na ya le ko kaya mala ji mi ndu mo ko jo le la ko tin na ko mo. So Mau mari murkila kap ko gasa nya lo kujale wo mo ga da majala ne non.
Yes.
So kamna nang mele poi sama dijinet le poi kala ji basa mana no padila wo ki ron boy sta da na. Ele ki na bajo ku te mali mun ma bang mali mun no nyur sama. De jenda chishoni bene mo briwo sha e jinga bala kwa ita mo. Ke ma jang mo ba da la mare. Le je me ki la ki jang mo boy la mare. Ko wale wo su am sa. Ile buki tubukia maja kitapona gi chol uniform. Dai benda mana government schools. Mabon le kitapona gi, mabon da uniform, mabon da ne.
Yes.
Kitap chole para ne mai la jare bilang ngani.
Okay.
Ya kitapon da benda ne samdi ko boy la mare. Abna basa ne apa samang wali mun jami ya na mare.
Manda utie bi waju te express.
Mau tu mana plat porta macam mana?
Mucha.
Dana lah saya.
Yes.
Keboy mana lah? So. Memu jangan. Okay, nanti melu memu kita cuma mana kerana, so bah. Ekonomi apa nanya le? Kalau langgar tak paling mana apa yang mana mengari kaji, benda 160. Pandai ngari mulu kini university. Pandai kini secondary. Kemilin tu ko, macam tu ko nak kelas macam segala pasal kita jaya nak CHEMOS. Kebetulan tu jangan dari sekolah tu 7 from Monday awal Friday. Kerana apa le? Kerja apa ni? Mula mula selesai. Jauh jual ke baju selesai punya. Ini bagus ni bagus semit. Amnya mana tu? Anu itu lagi macam sekolah. Mungkin dalam baca aku sekolah je. Orang itu malah sang wali muda habis lagi lagi sekolah.
Yes.
So, awak request balik ke mana? Biasa ni kita cuma wali muda. Pasal ada list ini wajah wali muda 1 million. Muda guna orang ada list cerita le, way le. Guna ada sekolah ni sudah nak kita. Tapi kita macam ni.
Okay.
Ada
Kaitabon. Okay. Right. Kita settle lagi apa yang aku runut ini. Tak kuasik Artamaka gengendo artamak somok yes asiso kirju bagorun kimi the Radio 9 breakfast show jemde jete ba de in case yaga jele je jamla je de shibesha and it go besha and it's primary schools uli muje graduate mini performance
Dabrio. Okay. Yeah, again got some SMS amiu chega gon bigo Erika ko Saila, thanks for the show. To me government should stop by giving teacher salary loans too much amount. The teacher becomes reluctant because he or she knows that I have already big loans. So
the government cannot chase
the government to chase that teacher. I am Simon Rio.
This is very difficult.
Ala Silas, if we pay fees, it can change education, because during our time we paid plus an egg, and teachers could put you into consideration.
I'm telling you.
But Sumara, I mean, just tamba magai kiesima limuna. We never maragani malim. We ending attention.
My yes, teacher Alex one magai on data.
Is Bay College really a government school?
Yes, it's a government school.
Yes. And then hello Radio 9, education system depends largely on resources in the real world. More money, more services. Less money, less services. Honorable Job Sawani nyo from Cheboy.
Mangala honorable Job Sawani ngo.
Kalagas metle I mean ngalagap sumane pete ba de banda nyele. Patient tia resources. Yawa tokla chonga resources che kwon sugulo. Katokla ba services che jegonu chonga. Gadol tukusik pesa na katokla tukusik services che jegonu. Amye I think this guy was thinking in the direction nyebo for example we name weekend programs. Togule tukusik karik. Mami karik kebana ni jega jeyuen jego boy gapoy tiamba weekend. Katogla mami weekend program. Katogla alliances chebo preps. Katogla mami preps chebo kasaleng. Mwangila Silas ago Eric, well done. Gilbert Sungara, it is a bright morning and people are busy planting beans.
That is very good.
And harvesting maize. Okay, thank you very much. Kalami vigo dissertation. Gami alakuye parayon.
Okay.
Jemije mutation jemije uyanani parayon.
That is good.
Otherwise kapkonyo maje mda je jege gas ngalagap sports. Remember the Champions League pesheta ba yinago amdun peshoni je bonde Europa League maje mda je updating gana quick on some of those issues. Kinyo maganda got sir ne Karoriama
Chakutuna babona. Yewa, ewa, 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 you ewa, 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 yalutana yatondo, yamabolo yatondo, shikwinike yatondo.
Sports news right now, right here. What a stadium. Academic and matured sports on No One Does It Better. Solid Sports Extra. Today's hottest sports news is here. Sports with the Dream Team live.
Alright, a very good morning once again. Gapkonya, welcome to Radio 9 Sports Updates this morning. Ango majemide jenyoshe the Carabao Cup. Brennan Johnson scored a stoppage time winner as Tottenham Hotspur hit 2 late goals to scramble past second tier Coventry City 2-1 and reach the last 16 of the League Cup on Wednesday. And Coventry were leading 1-0 at 87 minutes mark and looking much the better side when substitute Jed Spence slid home on equalizer. And Johnson, who had come on after 17 minutes as a replacement for injured Wilson Odobat, fired past Ben Wilson 5 minutes later to seal the great escape. And also news coming through this morning is that substitute Jamie Kitens scored 2 goals and Sehod Gurazi added a late penalty as Borussia Dortmund pushed host club Braga for several wasted chances with a 3-0 win in the Champions League clash at the Jan Stadium on Wednesday. And also news coming through in the world of sports is that Manchester City made a sluggish start to their Champions League campaign as they drew 0-0 against Inter Milan on Wednesday, while Paris Saint-Germain needed a last-minute goal to beat tournament newcomers Girona. And Pep Guardiola's side have won all 4 of their Premier League games this season, but failed to break down Italian champions Inter in the repeat of the 2023 final won by Manchester City. And also Manchester United crushed Barnsley 7-0 as troubled winger Anthony scored his first goal this season, and Marcus Rashford struck twice to extend his revival in the League Cup third round on Tuesday. So while United ran riot, Fulham made unwanted history as the Premier League club were beaten by second-tier Preston 16-15 on penalties after the tournament's longest ever shootout, and languishing in 10th place in the Premier League after 2 defeats in their first 4 games. United were never in danger of an old upset against third-tier opponents at Old Trafford. And let's look at the overall results that we had in the Carabao Cup and of course the UEFA Champions League. Now, Tottenham Hotspur had a 2-1 win over Coventry, and then Brighton beating Wolves 3-2. Manchester United beating Barnsley 7-0. Queen's Park Rangers were beaten 2-1 by Crystal Palace, and then Preston won 16-15 against Fulham on penalties. Everton were also beaten 6-5 on penalties. Brentford beating Leyton Orient 3-1. Blackpool beaten at home 1-0 by Sheffield Wednesday, and then Stoke City beating Fleetwood Town 2-1 on penalties. And in the UEFA Champions League, we were in round 1. PSG beating Girona 1-0. Manchester City drew 0-0 with Inter Milan. Club Brugge were beaten at home 3-0 by Dortmund, and then Celtic beating SK Slovan 5-1. And then Sparta Breg had a 3-0 win against Salzburg. Bologna and Shakhtar drawing 0-0. And then Sporting CP had a 2-0 win over Lille. Real Madrid hammering Stuttgart 3-1. AC Milan beaten by Liverpool 3-1. Bayern beating Zagreb 9-2. My goodness. Young Boys were beaten at home 3-0 by Aston Villa, and then Juventus had a 3-1 win over PSV Eindhoven. All right, and then still moving on. We still have some games in the UEFA Champions League. We still have some games that will be played today. Vienna Zvezda will be playing Benfica at 7:45. Feyenoord will be playing Bayern Leverkusen same time. Then Atalanta will be hosting Arsenal at exactly 10 p.m. Atletico Madrid will be playing Leipzig at 10 p.m. Brest will be playing SK Stangras at exactly 10 p.m. Monaco will be hosting Barcelona at exactly 10 p.m. Otherwise, that's your sport. A very good morning.
Oh yes.